Hello students, so we will take a recap of GST, what we did in the class 1. So since this is class 2, let's take a few like inputs from class 1. So what we've learned already in class 1, since the GST rate is, let's say example 28%, so CGST will become 14% and SGST will become 14%. So what is this CGST? Is central GST. So let's say suppose example के लिए अगर हमने 8,000 अगर बोलते हैं selling price है, so CGST would be 14% of 8,000, which will become 1120, and SGST would be 14% of 8,000. Of course, that would be again 14 upon 100 of 8,000, which is 1120. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट केस है. इसमें क्या होता है, IGST नील होता है. So there are three things: CGST, which is 1120, SGST, which would be 1120, and IGST is in that case nil, because this is intra transaction. And now let's see the case 2 students. What is happening in case 2? Say suppose A is a dealer in Bhopal. Bhopal is like in MP, that is Madhya Pradesh. He supplies goods and service worth rupees 8,000 to B, who is in Agra. Agra is in UP. So if the rate of GST is 28%, find the tax live under CGST, SGST and IGST. So obviously, since this is interstate, ये है मध्य प्रदेश और ये है उत्तर प्रदेश, so obviously this is interstate example. In that case, central GST will become 0, state government GST will become 0, and then IGST will become straight away 28% of the total selling price, that is 28,000. So 28% of 8,000, which will become 2240. I hope student you have understood till here. Resume recording. Okay guys, understand GST calculated on the sale price obtained after deduction of discount. So if it is always like say suppose any list price is given, first what we will do, we will reduce the discount, and then whatever price left after discount, on that the GST is calculated. That is point number 1 you'll have to remember. Number 2, in case of intrastate sale, CGST, suppose GST is 18%, then CGST would be always half, like 9% for the CGST and the remaining 9% for SGST, and IGST in that case becomes straight 0. You do not have to write any reason for that. And point number 3, what you have to remember, in case of interstate sales of goods or any service, the GST is, if it is 18%, then directly it will go IGST 18% of that entire sale. I hope you have understood till here everything. Okay, let's see few example. A dealer in Calcutta buys some goods worth rupees 6,000. He is buying, that means it is cost price. If the rate of GST is 18%, find how much dealer pay for the goods. So simple student, look at this. कुछ भी दिमाग नहीं लगाना है, straight away cost price is 6,000 and on that GST is 18%. So calculate straight away 18%. So in case of intrastate, यहाँ पर कुछ भी mention नहीं किया है whether it is interstate or intrastate. So you can directly calculate, cost price 6,000, GST is 18%. So CGST will become say 9% of 6,000, which is 9 upon 100 of 6,000, which will become 540. You can just do this copy pasting and see if यहाँ पर CGST के बदले SGST लिखो. SGST will become again 9% of 6,000, which will become 9 upon 100 of 6,000, which will become 540. So the total price will going to become, say the total price will be cost price plus CGST plus SGST, and that will become 7080. So simple. And in case if you wish, you can write IGST is equal to 0. And agar nahi bhi likhte hain, no problem. So the final answer is 7080. I hope you have understood till here. Find the amount of bill for the following intrastate transaction of goods. The rate of GST is 12%, whereas there are various objects are given, say MRP, say 250, on which they are getting 30% discount, MRP 200, 40% discount, MRP 150, and on which discount is 32%, and MRP 300 hai, on that discount is given as 20%. Now understand student, there is few explanation part is over here given. So what is this explanation? If the value of any transaction is given and the discount is given as say 30%, so the discounted value will going to become 70% of original value. It's so simple, isn't it? If the discount given is 40%, then discounted value will going to become 60% of the original value. Why they have mentioned this over here? Because they're going to use some table over here. Now let's see how the table works. So first of all, we're going to write it on MRP. And then we're going to write it down, say MRP is 250, 200, 150, and 300. Just first of all, pay attention on the screen, understand the concept, and then you can write it down whatever you want to write in your book. Okay. Please pay attention on the screen and then pause the video and write it down. Okay. So MRP is when 250, discount is given as 30%. See, look at this over here. MRP is 250, discount given is say 30%. So obviously discounted value will going to be 70% of 250, because on 100, say suppose if it is 30 rupees is discount, so the remaining value will going to become 70%, isn't it? So 70% of 250, how to calculate that? That is 70 upon 100 of 250, which will become 175. Okay, next. So first of all, what we will do, calculate students. First of all, we will finish the actual price of the bill, and then we will add a GST in that. So we will see, we will do everything slowly, gradually. So when the price is rupees 200 or MRP is 200, the discount given is 40%. So discounted value is going to become 60% of 200, because 40 was discount. So 60% would be discounted value. So 60% of 200 will going to become 60 upon 100 of 200. So that will become 120 rupees. Then on 150, 32% is discount. So on 150, discount given as 32%. So what we'll do, the discounted value, how will calculate? 100 minus 32, that will be 68% of 150. And 68% of 150 will become 102. Then last thing will going to happen over here. On 300, 20% discount. On 300, 20% discount. So obviously if the discount is 20%, discounted value will become 80% of rupees 300. So 80% of rupees 300 will going to become rupees 240. So these all are 175, 120, 102 and 240 is actual selling price. So for the person, what will be the total selling price? Obviously these plus this plus this plus this, 175 plus 120 plus 102 plus 240, and that adds up to 637 rupees, students. And student, by now we have not considered the GST. So let's understand what's the question again. Find the amount of bill for the following intrastate. So since it is intrastate, so GST would be say 12% given. So CGST would be 6%, SGST would be 6% of selling price. So, and this would be 637 would be considered as selling price. I hope you all are understanding all these things. And now student, what will happen? Let's see that. So first of all, we'll calculate 6%. CGST would be 6% of 637. So that will become 6% of 637 will become 6 upon 100 of 637, which will become 38.22. Obviously, student, once again, SGST will be the same. So SGST will be 38.22. And then final price we're going to calculate of this total bill. So what will be the total bill? Obviously 637 plus 38.22 plus 38.22. And what is that? So the total amount of bill will going to become 713.44. And how do we get at 713.44? Obviously 637 plus 38.22 plus 38.22 adds up to 713 0.44. Now student, you'll have to remember a few things over here. You'll have to write it down rupees. That's very important because that's the unit of the final answer. Number two, money should be always in 2 decimal places. So if these two things are there, your sums are always perfect. I hope you have understood till here everything.